We're about to show you why Milos needs to be on your bucket list. After recently visiting Santorini, Naxos and Paros, there was no way we could miss the chance to visit this paradise. We're Benny and Meeka, and if you didn't already know, Milos is a Greek island and it belongs to the Cyclades, which is an island cluster in the Aegean Sea. It was an ancient volcano that formed the island millions of years ago, which has now made the iconic rock formations and the stunning landscapes we see today. Upon the highest mountain peaks is where you're offered surreal viewpoints over the charming villages and the breathtaking coastlines. Our bucket list experiences and locations have been compiled into a map to guide us through our 4-day adventure. Kalos oristates ti Milo. Welcome to Milos.
Hey guys, we're Benny and Meeka and welcome back to another vlog with us. We have just arrived in the beautiful Milos here in Greece. It is the 5th largest island in the Cyclades and we have started our morning off here. How do we say it?
This is Klima Beach. It's best known for the colourful buildings along the water's edge. It's a bit of a novelty that the tide comes right up to the doorways, and it's here you'll be greeted by the quirky locals living here as either artisans or as restaurant owners. Our impressions of the place is that it feels like a movie set, as you look out into the water where these tiny little wooden boats are floating in the bay, accompanied with the towering mountains behind them as the backdrop. Just picturesque. So as you can see, the little boating village here isn't that big. It's very pretty, but you don't need any more than half an hour unless you're going to be planning on swimming here or lunching. Very pretty though.
Klima looks like the perfect place to come for a little lunch spot with the restaurant right there with the waves crashing. Around the corner looks like it has a lot less seaweed and you can kind of go in for a bit of a dip. So not much of a beach, more just like a little, what would you call it, like a port, like a...
Yeah, it's just the shoreline, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's really, really cute. Like Ben said, you don't need that much time, so we're pretty much finished and we're going to head to our next spot.
This was just a short stop in because it's quite a small area and we have some really exciting places planned for the day. So we've got to hit the road and get to our next location.
Oh my god!
Have a look at that for a view.
Wow! Okay, so we left that cute little bay there and now we've come to lunch. We are starving.
We're going to a little restaurant called Medusa and we've just parked up in quite a picturesque little spot. You want to describe it?
So beautiful. As we were coming in on the road, there's these gigantic like white cliffs and the most beautiful blue water, and I can spot the restaurant just down the bottom there. It looks like it might be a little restaurant just on its own and it looks like it has the most picturesque views. So let's get down there and find some good food. We're hungry. We're ready to eat. Let's go. So we just finished up our lunch here. It was called Medusa in Mandrakia. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
I think it's Mandrakia.
We're not sure. Let us know in the comments if you know. It's a very, very small picturesque village and it has a little private beach down here and then just a stone throw away is one of the most popular beaches. How do you say it again? Sacramento?
Sarakiniko.
Something like that. The most famous one is there, so you can kind of see a really beautiful view of that from the restaurant. The food was quite nice. They had a few vegetarian options. It does seem like it's more based around seafood. They have like fresh octopus hanging on the little ropes and things like that, so if you're into seafood it seems like a really great spot. Otherwise vegetarian, they do have a small limited menu, but we are finding that that is quite common here in Milos. Behind me you'll see some beautiful colorful buildings. There's even some people tanning there. It looks like it's mostly privately owned, no shops or anything, it's closed up, but it is really, really cute. It seems a lot less touristy than our last spot that we were at. We will put all the location names here on the side so you guys can add it to your itinerary easily. But now we're going to head off to somewhere else and we're going to take you along, of course. are you thinking of it?
Very relaxing. This afternoon summer breeze is just a real treat. Sun's going down, it's about 5 p.m. to paint the picture for you. So it's really cooled down now. It's just nice to take in a deep breath and just soak in the sights.
Wow, I absolutely loved that village and that beach. The water was just magnificent. They also had the cutest little beach kittens running around. I've never seen like beach cats before. Ben and I just soaked up being in the shade and the vibe. Really, really lovely. But now it's nearly the end of our first day here, so we're going to go find somewhere cool to watch the sunset. And I think that's going to be us for the night. I don't think we're going to really go to a restaurant tonight. I think we're going to just get something from the supermarket to make it a bit cheaper because we are traveling for a long time. We do need to watch our budget. We do get carried away. But anyway, I'm really excited to take you to our last stop of the day and hopefully we have the best sunset.
Alright, so we've made our way up now to the very north of Milos to a little place that I've chose, Cape Kerdari. And from here I think we're going to be getting an incredible view of all of the sea cliffs just glowing orange as the sun dips below the horizon. It's already starting to get a faint glow across everything, but when you get up here it's incredible. Have a look at these views. We've just watched the most epic sunset.
It's been so nice, so beautiful. I don't think we've had a bad sunset yet in being in Greece.
No, honestly, during the summer, I think every sunset is always worth getting out for because I don't know what it is. Like, there must be some sort of reason why the clouds always look perfect, but we'll leave that to mystery and just admire it for now.
We think that this might be a little bit of a secret spot here in Milos. There was 2 other people here with us. Other than that, we had this whole place to ourselves.
Let's just show you how big it is. A quick spiral.
There's so much space.
There's so much space.
And with our camera, we took a picture of the church up on the hill. And because of the zoom in powers, Ben zoomed in and we could see it was chockers full of people. Like, you couldn't get another person sitting on the edge. So if you come to Milos, add this to your bucket list. I think you'll thank us for it. It's incredible. But that's the end of our first day.
Well, we're going to take in the last few moments of this. And yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
Morning guys, it's a new day and we're starting off right by hitting the bakeries. Here's Tamika now.
Again, the kids.
How'd you go, darling?
I got iced coffee with oat milk. They had every milk imaginable and they were so nice. Did you tell them what else we got?
No, I said that you'd gone to the bakery. Did you get it? Did you actually get it?
I got watermelon pie. Oh, can't believe it. And the vegan pizza slice that we tried yesterday, I managed to secure more than one slice this time. We went in a bit earlier because they sell out big time.
It really does smell like a cafe now that you've walked in here.
I'm over the moon about all of this.
Loving it.
The perfect way to start our morning.
Shall we get to our little picnic spot?
I think so. Let's go.
All right. And the picnic spot has arrived. What do you reckon, bub?
Oh my god, this is prime real estate. We literally could park our car up and just overlook the ocean. This makes me so excited for van life. but this car will do for now. I just wanted to say we went to a place called Coffee Time. If you have trouble finding alternative milks, if you don't drink dairy milk, not a lot of the cafes on the island have that. So this place is a chain, I've seen it around. And now, dun 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 dun.
For the main event, let's see this.
event.
I want to see this bloody watermelon pie. We've had it raved to us by our host, and we couldn't get it yesterday, so it's only built up the hype even more.
Look, it looks like a pizza.
Pull her out, Bib.
I'm nervous. It's cold. I'm an idiot.
It actually looks like just a pizza.
It's very sweet smelling. So sweet. Okay.
That face isn't selling it, I have to admit.
You know, it's not what I expected.
Right.
It tastes more like cinnamon to me more than watermelon. And you know, like a pancake, sometimes if they're like a little bit chewy and not fluffy, that's what it reminds me of.
Alright. You've got a doughy pancake with cinnamon.
That's the watermelon. You know what? It is nice. The second bite, it's nicer. I think the first one took me by surprise. It is nice. It's not a 10 out of 10. But you know, this is what it's about, traveling. You gotta try the local cuisines, and I would eat it again. But not a 10. More like a 7.
Alright, well. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm going to eat it either way.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm going to enjoy this view while I have my pizza and coffee.
So, we've made an executive decision and we're going to grab the goggles and, well no, I for sure am, going to be going for a swim in here. It'd be too rude not to.
It looks so good. The water is so blue and so clear. We're going to go trot down this way now and go onto the little sand patch there and find somewhere. Ben's going to go for a snorkel. I'll probably have to watch the bags because we're changing hotels, so we have all of our valuables with us. We have to take it in turn. But this looks incredible, so let's go down.
Ready to jump in? I sure am.
We'll just head down, carry on, 'cause what else can we do but get through? And we'll sing hallelujah, but what is that to you right now?
Well, after a short little drive up the road, I think no more than 10 minutes, we are at Papafragas, and it's a series of like an inlet where there are just multiple caves. I know I can see at least 3 caves and you can jump off of them all, by the looks of it anyway. Everyone else is, so yeah, sorry Mum, I'm going to be following the sheep in this one and having a go. But this water is a strikingly good blue. The sunlight is just above us now, so everything is crystal clear. I can't wait to jump in here for a swim, literally.
Ready, darling? 3, 2, 1, you gotta go! Woohoo! It wasn't too bad at all.
Oh my goodness, I think we have been here for about 3 hours. We have been loving life. We have met the most kind-hearted people, from like Canadians, other Aussies, Greek people, everyone. We all just been jumping off the cliffs, cheering each other on, and we've had the most epic time. Look behind me though at this view. There's a little cave hidden up the edge there, and then there's a secret beach down below. Looks like you've got to kind of scale the rocks down, and I think you're going into an area that you're not supposed to be in.
I'm not sure whether you are supposed to climb down there or not, but you can swim from the other side around there and come around here. Just remember this name, Papafragas.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing, guys. I hope you can make it here one day because it is breathtaking. But we've got other places to see on the island, so we're gonna go explore some other beaches.
Got ourselves a little ice cream break.
Oh my goodness, we got lemon and raspberry, and it almost tastes like sherbet. It is so freaking good.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
Alright guys, so we have made it to what will probably be our last beach before we head home, and this is an absolute belter. We have seen 2 people, that's it, and this whole beach is just clean water. It's like a volcanic pink rock making all of the cliffs. It is so pretty, hey?
Okay, so I think we found Milos's most underrated beach. This is easily skippable because the road coming in isn't very picturesque and you do go past a big mine. But we're going to let you in on the secret, and it's Rudia Bay. The best spot we're going to show you in a minute. We're not going to spoil it, so stay tuned because it is going to blow your socks off. But mind you, we are greeted with awesome cliffs. Some are pink, some are orange, and they're just magical. And then the beach has these beautiful big stones and little pebbles and kind of like a mix of sand, and the water is so clear. And I think I spotted about 4 people, 2 of them being very naked. So prepare your eyes. But you know, you're in Europe and like they're comfortable with their bodies, and I love that for them, love the confidence. But we're going to take you around the corner for the gold mine of the whole thing. I'm so excited.
Let's get around there. After that short little drive from our magnificent afternoon spent at the beach, we are now at our Airbnb, Archondula. So let's have a look inside. Now, it's not the biggest, it is very cozy, but the attention to detail is just striking. I'm loving everything. It might just be because it's all white, but it seems like it is decorated so lovely. And have a look at the view outside. Alright, so we've brunted. the early alarm this morning. Despite how tired we were, I think we got to sleep at maybe just after midnight and the alarm bells were ringing at 5. But it's all worth it, because when we got here, this sunrise was epic. All these mountains behind me of the island cliffs were all painted pink. And where we are, this is actually called the Venetian Castle. It's the only thing left dating back to the 1300s, when the Venetians actually had rule of Milos. It's preserved really well and it's beautiful. You'll probably see it in a lot of photos from Milos because it's quite a famous landmark. It gives you panoramic views around the whole island. Best for sunset, sunrise, whatever. It's great at any time of the day.
It's also really cool, as you're up here you can see around there's so many ruins, and then there's just this one that's just so well preserved, but it's really epic up here. I'm really glad we got up. Okay, so Ben has found some prickly pear fruit. Oh, it looks spiky. Wow.
That's when you know when they're ready, because they should just be effortlessly pulled up, and it will be a little bit juicy.
Wow.
From where you've picked it from?
Ben is the fruit taster in all countries. He loves fruit and he always tries all the different kinds. We also have a very cute cat here accompanying us. Hello. He literally loves going through my skirt. So cute. Are you trying it? I can smell it. It's so strong.
Kind of smells like an apricot. Inside them there will be some seeds that you won't be able to chew through, so you have to spit them out, and it's actually, from the prickly pear seeds, it's the rarest oil in the world.
Really?
Because of how hard it is to extract it from the seeds. You can only extract 5% of the oil, and every seed has to be hand picked out to press the oil out of it.
Wow.
Of course this would be a lot faster with a peeler or a knife, but I have to be careful that I don't get the little thorns in my fingers.
Yeah, there's a lot of thorns.
Jeez, it's juicy. Have a look at it all. Ooh, there you go, little cat. Have a bit of prickly pear for breakfast, man.
He does look like he's interested in the...
one in the finger. So peeling it can be a little bit juicy.
What's it taste like?
I like pawpaw.
Oh, yes.
Those seeds are ridiculously hard. Like, it kind of is like a passion fruit how the seeds come out, but they're so hard.
Wow.
I'm not even going to try and chew that. Nice though, it's just like pawpaw, it's very refreshing.
So we've just popped down to the castle. We were going to head home, but we decided we are going to get some breakfast. Coffee for sure, and we've got a few traditional baked sweets. This feels like the thing to do in Greece. Start your morning at a delicious bakery. It smells so good, so you can't help but pop in when you walk past. But we'll let you know how much it costs and how everything tastes. Yum, this looks so good. So we got watermelon pie. What's this one?
This is like a sultana and spinach pie.
And then we've got
Lavagna, which is like a traditional pie. It translates as a pie, but it's not actually a pie. It looks like a pizza, but it's not a pizza.
everything here is something pie. And 2 iced lattes. Cheers! Alright, so where are we going?
Alright, so we're going to a beach here. We're just going along the coastline here and it is actually stunning. The water is so blue here. We're heading to the southern side of Milos today.
Yeah.
The first beach we've got on is Tsigrado.
You're so good at it.
Thanks. Say it with confidence and it sounds like it's right.
Ben always nails it, I swear, and then everyone always understands him, and you've got your Greek words that he's saying.
Oh, Kalimera.
And
That's
everyone,
a tip for you. Kalimera. Good morning.
Everyone loves Ben, and he's so good at saying it. And they're all like, I'll be like, hello, and everyone's like, hello, and then Ben will say his word, and everyone's like, Jalimo! And I'm like, oh, I need to say it.
What is it again?
Dalimana? No!
Kalimera.
Kalimera. Oh my god. gosh. Alright, so I'm really excited about this beach. It is known to be one of the best beaches here in Milos. I mean, I don't know how you can say that because they're all like literally epic. But it's a bit of a sketchy way to get down. It's like a ladder and a rope ladder. If you guys have seen Milos on Instagram or YouTube or pictures, I'm sure you've seen this beach. It's a very small cove, and then you've just got these huge cliffs, and there's like a bit of sand, and the water looks really, really blue. So we're gonna go down there now. Wish us luck. I am petrified of heights, so I think I'm gonna be hyperventilating going down the ladder, but I'm gonna push through it, and I'm super excited to take you guys with us.
A lot easier than I thought. Right here, bub. It's really easy. It's just like going down a ladder. Just a little bit on the piss. Good thing I took off that white shirt, I reckon. That was a good call.
It's really
Thinking very skinny thoughts here. Try and squeeze through. Maybe I didn't need that watermelon pie. There you go, Minnie.
I feel like I'm an ant.
You are an ant.
Going into their little tunnel. Wow, it looks really cool though.
There we go.
I can't believe you're doing this with one hand.
It's actually not that bad. You've been on a construction site. I'm sure you've been on worse. Piece of cake. Use that rope behind you to hang on to it. Well, that didn't hit my foot. Nailing it. Hey? Survived. Alright, finally in the water. It's so refreshing. The waves are cranking up against the rocks. They're not big, but it's just making for a very picturesque scene. Little caves in here. This is just around the corner from where we're parked up. I'm going to go explore some of these rocks up here.
After spending most of the day here now, soaking in the sun, swimming in the caves and exploring the coastline, it's come to that time of the day where the sun is starting to go down. We have a quick rinse and change of clothes at Papafragas beach for an incredible hazy sunset. It's our last day and we may have been saving the best for last. After last night's sunset, we drove down to a beach that is world famous for its white cliffs. We've scouted out some of the compositions for this morning's adventure because we knew this place would get super busy. We even took one while we were here. This is Sarakiniko Beach, a jewel of Milos. It's also one of the most photographed beaches in all of the Aegean. From first glance, you can see why.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
We've had an early start to come to one of Milos's most famous beaches.
And I think most picturesque.
Yeah, it's a very strong contender for the gold. We're here at Sarakiniko Beach. It is probably the most well known as like the multiple white arches and like the moon landscape on the beach where everyone jumps in.
The jumps are pretty high and people were so keen after the sun rose. They were jumping in. It was like 8 a.m. in the morning. That's how keen they are. But this place has been amazing. And if you love photography or if you just love watching the sunrise or the sunset, you are in for the biggest treat.
It's so picturesque here. We've been enjoying it for about maybe 2 hours now, I think. Like it's getting close to about 8:30 and there hasn't been a dull moment yet. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I'm scared of flying objects now because I've been stung twice this year by a bee and I've been stung by a wasp. So, you know, I've got a new fear unlocked.
That one was an unpaid actor.
But we're actually going to come back here a little bit later. We're going to go get some lavina. Is that how we say it?
I think it's lavagna.
Lavagna.
Lavagna, which is like the pizza slice looking thing, but it's not a pizza slice. It's a pie, but it translates to a pie, but it's not a pie.
The thing that we've been eating every day because it's delicious and it's like the cheapest thing that we can get. But we're going to come back here and we're going to do just swimming activities, jumping, and just take the GoPro because we just want to soak it all in. But of course we'll take you with us and Ben's going to do some awesome jumps because that's what you're good at.
Oh, thanks for thinking I'm good at it.
And I'll do some screaming and eventually jump off.
And you're good at it.
This trip has been one we won't forget. We've learnt so much and experienced so many great things. We're also really grateful to share and hopefully inspire others to make these similar memories throughout their life. If you've enjoyed this film or want to support us, consider subscribing to our channel. Give the video a like and comment down below what part of Milos you like the most. We're about to set sail off to our next island, so thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next adventure of Benny and Meeka. Bye!